YouTube? I'm back here today for another game preview, another special Kickstarter preview, and today I'm very excited to check out The Little Flower Shop from Dr. Finn's Games. This is for 1 to 4 players, take about 20 to 30 minutes to play. I'd say it's for ages 8+. And in The Little Flower Shop, you are going to be running your little flower shop, and you're going to be trying to attract people to your business by putting different plants and vases in your window, trying to gain money in order to gain flower power points. It's a light, simple game. Let's open it up and I'll show you how it works. Alrighty then, we're going to take a look at what you're going to get inside of The Little Flower Shop. Before we get started, I do want to mention this is the promotional copy in front of me, so take everything you see here with a grain of salt. So first and foremost, we're going to our handy dandy rule booklet. Yours is probably going to be 8 pages, double-sided, full color, full of pictures, illustrations. This one's even got examples, and it's pretty well done. It should have you up and running pretty smoothly. It's also a relatively simple game in its course, so I can give you a good feel for how it's played. So in The Little Flower Shop, you are going to try to earn the most flower power points. Yes, flower power points. You are going to earn flower power points by having various different pots down here with matching flowers, by having money in your cash register, by having potted plants hanging up, and then by having oh so pretty flowers and vases hanging up in your window. This is a very simple drafting game at its core though, so let's go over the components. We'll get in the gameplay. So first and foremost, you're going to have your money over here. It's going to be double-sided, nice, colorful, 1s, 2s, 3s, and 5s. You'll be collecting that when you sell things throughout the game. You're also going to have your own unique little player area here, and everybody's going to have their own unique player area depending on what color you are. And there's a couple pieces of symbology on here which is really useful. You've got your trashing over here. This is where you're going to trash cards if you have to do that. This is where you are going to keep your cash register, and this is also going to tell you how the card distribution in the game is. So sales are obviously a lot more valuable than flowers and vases and so on and so forth. Over here we have your filler area. This is where you are going to be able to keep the cards that you're not quite ready to put into your flower shop yet, like your sales or certain flowers that don't match or various different things like that. Then here on the bottom is where you're going to keep your cards. Now, I talked about this being the fill area. This is for in between rounds. This is during the round. This is where you're going to keep your cards. So up here is for round usage. Right here is for when you're actually holding onto your cards during the round. Also in the top left and the top right, this is your typical drafting game where you'll be passing your hand to the left or to the right. You'll be collecting one card, and then the first and third round, you're going to pass the cards to the left. Second round, you're going to pass the cards to the right, and there's actually a really nifty spot where you put that as well. So big thumbs up on the iconography there. So what are you going to do? Everybody's going to get 7 cards. Yes, 7 cards. And the cards are going to look like this. You'll see various different things that you'll be able to do. So first we'll have potted plants, which if you're willing to pay some money, you can put up here. And you have 3 spots for potted plants. These will earn you a flower power at the end of the game, which obviously is victory points. You have different kinds of plants, and these are going to be the plants right here, and then different kinds of vases. And these vases will have specific flowers that you want to put in there. So you can tell these are vases because they have the purple on them right there. You also are going to have a couple of other different kinds of cards. So you have money in there, which when you do that, you just put straight into your cash register, and every $5 is going to give you a flower power at the end of the game. As you can see, some of the different potted plants are more or less nice than other ones, and they'll give you different increments of flower power at the end of the game. They'll cost different amounts of money. Then last but not least, you will have sale cards, which are these cards right here. And these cards are going to allow you to sell things, so you'll be able to gain money for it, put it into your cash register, and hopefully gain flower power. And what this one does is this is going to let you sell flowers. So a flower with 1 petal on it is going to get you $3. A flower with 2 petals will get you $4, and a flower with 3 petals will get you $5. So for instance, this one would score you $4 because it has that on it. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep 1 card, and then you're going to pass your card. So let's just get a hand of 7, and I'll show you how it works. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So get those right there, and then take a look at this. And I'd say to myself, ooh, that is a very nice vase right there. Oh, that is such a nice vase. You know what? I'm going to hold on to this vase. I'm going to hold on to this vase for probably a while because it's very expensive to put up. But I'm going to do that, and then I would pass the cards to my left, so I'd put them right there to let people know that I am ready. Then we flip them over, and I'm going to have 6 cards over to my other side, and we're going to rinse, wash, and repeat. You're going to continue to do this over the course of 3 rounds. Now, there is one special condition. When you get to that 7th card, normally the card that nobody nobody wants, what you can do is you can pay $2 and you can discard that card, draw the top card off the deck, and whatever it is, you're stuck with it. So this could be good, this could be really bad. So in this instance, I would probably be happy with that $2 investment right there. But that is an interesting little quirk with the game. Oh my goodness, so many flowers in this hand. Let's see. Yeah, wow. Ooh, I don't know how that didn't look like it got shuffled very well. So, you know what? I'll just keep this vase right here. And then once again, I would pass it in the upper left-hand corner. But that's what you're going to do. You're going to rinse, wash, and repeat, and do that over the course of 3 rounds. At the end of the 3rd round, you're going to score flower power points. So each petal on the bottom of a filled vase card is worth 1 flower power. So obviously, if you go for a lot of cheap flowers, you're not going to get as many points. You're going to score 2, 3, or 4 flower power for each hung basket, which, as we mentioned a little bit earlier, so for instance, if I was able to hung this one, that would be 4 flower power points, which is a lot of points. You're going to score 1 flower power for every $5 you have in your register, because you're going to tuck money into your register progressively as you play the game. And also, your money is public knowledge. That is one more thing that I want to mention. And then you're going to lose 1 flower power point for every 2 cards in your trash. So obviously you don't want to have too much in your trash. You want to be running an efficient shop. It actually works kind of well thematically. But that, in a nutshell, is what you're going to do inside of the Little Flower Shop. Alrighty then, the Little Flower Shop from Dr. Finn's Games on Kickstarter right now. Be sure to post that Kickstarter link down below. Who might be digging this game? First and foremost, if you're looking for a light, simple drafting game, this one definitely might fit the bill. It's definitely got more meat on the bones than like a Sushi Go or something like that. So if you want to take a step up from that, this might be one you want to check out. Also, if you enjoy games that have solo modes, this one does have a solo mode, and it's actually a great way to learn the game to make it easier to teach to other people, which is always something I'm a big fan of. Last but not least, if you're looking for a game with a very different, distinct, unique theme, this one definitely fits that bill, and it actually works thematically, which is always a cool thing as well. But that is the Little Flower Shop from Dr. Finn's Games. Be sure to check out that Kickstarter link if it looks like it might be your cup of tea. And if you're enjoying what I do, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below in the comments below. Let me know. Would you ever want to run a flower shop? For me personally, no. No, I would not. But let me know in the comments below. Would you? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.